America may be quick to lecture the world on human rights, but right here in the tobacco fields of North Carolina, campaigners are accusing the United States of turning a blind eye towards child labour.
How old are you?
12.
And Human Rights Watch is warning that a generation of very poor, largely Hispanic children are working in a hazardous and toxic environment. Mario and Luis are both 14, preparing to return to work on the tobacco farms again this summer, risking acute nicotine poisoning to help their impoverished families.
It's true, but sometimes parents have to put their kids to work so they can survive and buy food and other stuff that they need.
This summer, for example, you feel like you may well end up back in the tobacco fields?
Yeah, great possibility.
At least in theory, countries like Brazil, India, and even Malawi ban anyone under 18 picking tobacco. But not in the US, where if you're over 12, it's all perfectly legal. Right now, it is planting season, but by high summer, the tobacco here will be harvested and dried, and hundreds of children will be helping in the fields. Yes, working and earning a wage, but also exposing themselves to nicotine and toxic pesticides. The woman who wrote the report says it's illegal for children to smoke for good reason, yet picking tobacco may be just as dangerous.
It's a whole environment of risk. So kids are in rows of tall tobacco plants where they say they feel like they're suffocating because there's no air. They're working in 100-degree temperatures, full humidity, no shade. And on top of it, to be exposed to these kinds of toxins, it's the perfect storm. Almost 3/4 of the kids that we interviewed for this project reported getting sick while they were working with a whole range of symptoms. So nausea, headaches, vomiting, dizziness, skin rashes, their eyes burning, their mouth swelling.
A spokesman for the farmers in the state denies the problem exists in any meaningful form.
There may be some children hanging around agriculture, but I don't believe there are children working in the fields in North Carolina.
But Mario and Louise tell a different story and say they're given no training and no safety equipment.
I'll get a bandana, I'll wrap it around my neck and just keep it right here. And like when I can't breathe, I'll just pull it down and get some air and then put it back.
And they give you training on the hazards or not?
No, they don't give us anything.
No training?
No.
And in a few weeks over the tobacco fields of the American South, once the crop has grown, children will again take huge risks with their health, while the US government simply looks the other way. Robert Moore, ITV News, in North Carolina.